live. What the heck? Okay, we got some late breaking Neo Geo MVSX news. Now, guys, if you don't know what this is by now, I don't know. I'm not even going to recap, but first I'm going to start. Okay, I want to make sure you hang out for a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the last leaks of pictures that came out and then the new round of pictures. And then I'm also going to do something a little special. I have a real Neo Geo control panel that I'm going to show you in comparison to the close-up pictures we now have of the actual MVSX control panel. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to go right to these are the pictures you may or may not have seen. This is of the box itself. So this is the retail box for the MVSX. If you guys don't know, it has 50. Welcome to Late Night with Retro Ralph. That's right. So this is the retail packaging. Now, we still don't know what this classic edition or if there's going to be another edition or whatever like that. But this is the retail box. So some of you may not have seen this yet, but it did come out this week. And for some reason, I can't scroll through my pictures. So hold on a second. Let me see if I can. There we go. Okay, this is a picture of a cat on the box. I guess it's the guy who has the box as cat. I don't know. But anyways, so here's some pictures of that's a cute cat though, right? I mean, for real, it's a pretty cute cat. Let's get a close up of the cat. Yeah, I mean, meow. All right, cool. Next picture. The cat, although cute, is not our main objective here tonight. So let's get the cat out of the way and let's get to the next picture. All right. So this is just side art of the box. You can't pre-order the cat, unfortunately. But yeah, it just shows you, some of the games that are preloaded. And again, it makes reference to this classic edition. So again, these are the pictures that have already been posted. So you may or may not have seen these. That's the front of the retail box, just so you guys know. That's actually the side. It's got a little handle there. I'm sure it doesn't weigh too much. I can't remember the exact weight of the device, but it doesn't weigh that much. Then we've got a bigger picture of the side of the box, just has all the games on it. And then another picture of the box. So that's pretty much the stuff that we had to date. Now, I just got a bunch of them just recently today. Actually, not that many, but I want to show them to you because they're kind of interesting. So one thing that had come up a lot, and people were like, what the heck is that? And it's, let me see. I wonder if I can rotate pictures in this app. I'm not really familiar with this app. Let's see. Can I rotate it? There's got to be a way for me to rotate it. No. 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 What am I doing? wait. That's what I wanted to do. Except now it's upside down. Oh, geez. What did I do? Oh, my gosh. All right, hold on. Let me start over again. See, I'm messing this all up. All right, let's start the picture. Okay. So anyways, we're not going to rotate it. Whatever. But people had asked what this is. They're like, what is this? That's actually a volume control. So there's a volume control. Now, keep this in mind because when you this was something where it looked like it was photoshopped in, but it really is a volume control. I verified it with those guys. And the other thing that's kind of cool is you'll see like the player start and sort of like the LED lights here. This is actually something that was on the original Neo Geo. So I have a picture of that so I can show you guys in comparison. But yeah, that is a knob. And on the real Neo Geo, there was nothing here. So it's just spot that they used for the knob, which I think was actually pretty creative. There's another picture of the front. The cat looks pissed in this one. I'm not really sure why. The cat looks like really, really upset about something. So I'm not sure what the cat's upset about. And by the way, I will get to the chat. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just going to go look at this quickly, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. And then you got the marquee up here. Now, one thing I'm going to try to convince Joe Sabo to do is I'm going to be like, Joe, look, dude, hear me out. This is what you should do. You should totally do this kind of situation where, you should do something where he creates a marquee for us that slides in that has pockets and then sells the cards for the games. That's what I think he should do. But anyway. All right, let's go. Let's continue. So super hyped about that. Let's go to the next picture here. So this is cool. So this is something that everyone had talked about, but we didn't have a clear picture of the side. So this is pretty cool. This is something that people have been wanting Arcade 1-Up to do for a while, and they just haven't done it. Is this idea that, why not plug the holes with plugs that are the same color of the cabinet so it doesn't have this like kind of ugly look where you just see the screw holes. So that's kind of cool that they did that. And they did it on all of them. So there was a picture early on that was like one of the prototypes, and it didn't have caps on everything, and people were questioning whether they were going to have the caps, and they are. The other thing I want to focus on is the buttons, because it just looks like the artwork and the buttons look like it's pretty good quality, and I was kind of surprised by that. So here's another close up of that knob. So the knob is definitely a knob. 100%. That is a knob. I don't know why people had in my Facebook group were like debating what that was, or that it was fake or something. I don't know. But anyways, let's continue on here. Then you got the whole control panel. So these aren't necessarily super duper high res pictures, but it is cool to have the pictures of the control panel now. Now keep in mind, this would have been original to the arcade, the select game. The arcade didn't have a options back button, but then you did have left and right player, and you did have these LEDs. Now take a mental picture of this, because I'm going to show you the real control panel here in a second. So just remember this image, okay? We're going to go on again to one more here. Oops, I don't know what happened. This photo app, I got a different photo app, and I thought I was going to be slick here. All right, that's the knob again. We don't need to see that. So this is a real Neo Geo control panel. So you can see, if I could just figure out how to flip the damn thing. What the hell? I think it would be rotate counterclockwise, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm like, clock goes that counterclock. Got it. Okay. And I'll get to you guys in the chat here in a second. So put your questions in there and I'll weed through them here in a second. But if you look, the traditional Neo Geo, the way the buttons were laid out, this one was sort of like diagonal, and then these were straight across the top. That's not how the MVSX is. The MVSX is actually kind of more like a traditional Japanese layout, which is fine. You know, it's not that different than the original, but I get kind of why they did that. Maybe, well, actually, I don't know. I'm guessing they did that because they know people are going to mod it, and this would make it easier for modding. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure why they would do that. But anyways, it's not that big of a deal to me, but it isn't 100% traditional to the real Neo Geo control panel. But if you look, you've got your select game, you got your left player, right player, and you have your LED indicators. So if you look at that, that's pretty, they did a pretty good job with the control panel, I think. So I'm kind of stoked about that. Someone said, so a Neo Geo had a spinner. That's actually really funny. No, that's not a spinner, but yeah, is it a knob? I don't know. I think I've beat that one to death. But yeah, these new pictures are pretty cool. It gives us a little bit more detail as to, you know, how this thing's going to look close up. I will say this here, and I hope I don't embarrass myself by saying this. There's another closer look of a Neo Geo control panel. I don't want to jinx anything, but if the stars align the way I think they're going to, I should have one of these on the way to my house for review. I won't be able to keep it. It's just for like 2 days or 3 days or something. I think it might even be 2 days. So that would mean that if it gets sent out tomorrow, I should in theory have it the latest Monday. So I should have a review up before Wednesday of next week. So that's pretty cool. So a week from today, we should have, I should be able to, and I'm going to go all out. I'm going to do a produced, I will do live content too, but I'm going to do it produced. We're going to go all over the thing. We're going to really go in detailed, 4K footage of the whole entire unit. We'll get it all figured out. So we'll do emulation tests. I could even have it, if we want, we could even do a Neo Geo, like an actual Neo Geo next to this, not the real cabinet, but the real hardware, and we can kind of compare the gameplay and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited. I think this is going to be pretty cool. But it's Ralph. It will drive him crazy if he doesn't mod it. Well, I can't mod it actually. Like, I will mod the one I buy, but I cannot mod this. This is their unit. So I have to actually send it to someone else. So it actually goes from me to someone else. I don't know who, but it's going to go to someone else after me. I think there's like a lineup of 3 or 4 of us that are going to get it. Now, the question was who. I kind of know who the people are. And I'm wondering, like, am I getting it before that person? I think so, but I'm not sure. But anyways, it's kind of a stupid game when you do YouTube. It's like, it's kind of dumb because everyone wants to, everyone wants that break where they get to show something first. And it's really it's almost impossible, especially when you're small. Like I'm very small in comparison to some of these larger YouTubers who are going to get this stuff way before me. So, but anyways, it's just that like you always want to put your own spin on something, so you almost like forbid yourself to watch other people's content so that you can put your own spin on whatever it is. But anyways, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. So that's really cool. So yeah, so that's kind of all I really wanted to show. It wasn't going to be a long stream, but I did have some new pictures and I wanted to show them off. So here I'll go back to it really quick one more time, just so you guys can kind of see they did a pretty good job. Like take a little mental note of that, the control panel, and they did a pretty good job. I mean, these guys that are working on this project have worked in or around Neo Geo or SNK Corporation for a long time, so they should know how to do this. And I mean, they did a pretty good job. It looked, we have to obviously the proof is going to be, touching and feeling the thing and seeing how the emulation is and all that. But, I would expect the emulation to be pretty good. And if these guys created the arcade fights, the arcade stick, the SNK arcade stick, which I have somewhere on the ground. Oh, no, it's downstairs. I have it downstairs. If they created the pro stick, this should be pretty good. They're not sending the pedestal. They're just sending the bar top. That's it. All right. Let me see. It says it can't be a long stream or Kim will ship parts of Ralph to GameStop. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. Show me retro. Will Mad Little Pixel get it first? I don't know. He might. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe that'll be the shocker that I will. I love this cat, dude. The cat is awesome. My Kim is like totally digging the cat. She's like, why are the cats in like every picture? I'm like, I don't know. He loves the cat. I mean, that's cool. If anybody had any questions about the legitimacy of, is SNK involved in the project too? There's a little picture here. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in on this one spot. I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad at this app. I got this new app thinking I'd be all slick on the stream, and it's just not happening. There we go. So it says SNK Corporation, all rights reserved. You can kind of see that there. You could kind of see that in the original artwork. But yeah, these pictures aren't that high res, so when you zoom in, it kind of gets grainy and stuff like that. But we'll take a bunch of pictures. I will take pictures. We'll take video. I don't know how far I can go with it, though. That's the thing. Like, I'll tell you guys what I'd want to do. I just don't know if I could do that. What I would want to do is open the whole thing up, look at everything that's inside it. I would want to measure things, like go look at what the control panel is, see what would fit if people wanted to upgrade, see if like a HAP competition sticks or IL Euro sticks would fit, because that would be the thing I would mod. If I was going to mod anything day one, is those sticks are probably okay, but if the buttons are decent, I would put IL Euro sticks in there, and that would make it solid, right? Like it'd be sick. Yeah, so I'm stoked, man. I'm like super excited about it. And we'll like, we gotta just hope that, I don't wanna unnecessarily get overhyped about it, because for some reason the emulation isn't good or there's a problem, like then all of a sudden it's not gonna be as exciting. But I think if they went through the effort to develop a product like this, and you think about the arcade stick. How do I always get it wrong? The Pro Stick. If you think about the Pro Stick was really well implemented. The games all ran really well. There was no emulation issues or anything like that. So I think as long as they deployed similar technology here or implemented similar technology here, I think we're in for a treat. I think it'll be good. And the fact that it has 50 games is pretty awesome, because we haven't seen that yet. All right. Would you even know you opened it up if they asked you not to? Okay, well, you're to get me in trouble. I mean, well, they would. They haven't said anything about, so the people I've been talking to haven't said anything about things I can and can't do. I mean, obviously I can't, I'm sure they wouldn't want me to, mod it, obviously, because it has to go to someone else. So it has to be in its stock form. But I don't know how far, I really do want to, look further into things like what's the monitor they used, what's the PCB they used, what are the buttons and joysticks they used, what's the size of that control panel, can the control panel be easily removed, can we replace the joysticks with HAPs or ILs easily, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm really hoping for. All right, let's look at some of the comments here. All right, we got Clax29. Kim tells Ralph he streams too much, so in the last 3 weeks he has doubled the amount of time he is on spend less. So T2 cab Polybius first off the line. Yeah. Shh. All right. Okay. Subaru Malibu says, dude, I live with 3 cats I'm allergic to and wouldn't give them up for the world. Yeah, I love cats. I'm a big fan of cats. We have dogs, but I do like cats. I would get us a cat too if I thought that our dogs wouldn't want to destroy the cat. Like, we have 2 dogs. One of them, it's Bella and Lola. And Bella is like, she just doesn't like any, like, she loves people. She just doesn't want any, like, she wants all the attention. She has, Lola's her sister and she beats her ass 24/7. So she's like, look, I'll deal with her, but if you bring someone else in here, I'm tearing them up. So there's no other animals coming in this house, at least not for this foreseeable future. Okay. MVS is price for the games are jumping in price because of the new Neo Geo. Are you saying the MVS cart prices are going up? That's crazy. I did get something the other day. Hey, Mark, how's it going, bud? Good to see you. I got a stack of MVS carts the other day. There was one picture I didn't show here that I want to show. If you guys are cool with hanging out for a couple more minutes, I didn't want the stream to be this. Oh, hold on. My daughter's texting me. Oh, she said I love you. That's very rare. So I'll say that back. Love you too. Can't wait to see you this weekend. Okay. All right. So there was one other picture I had, and I don't know where it is, but I got some Neo Geo, like that Neo Geo control panel I showed you. That's actually something I picked up from a buddy. So let me see if I can get back to it. The real control panel, and I got a 4-slot MVS as well, but it had some carts in it. So I wanted to show you guys what I got. So if you guys hold on a second, if you're cool with that. There's no more cat photos, unfortunately. It's like kind of funny. She almost had like a bunch of cat photos. So if you guys hold on, I'm gonna get the carts behind me if you guys are cool with that. And we'll check it out. And I'll get to some more of your chats. And I don't want to go over a half an hour because like that's really all the information I have at this point. But I'm just hoping that this thing comes soon. Hold on, I'm gonna get the carts. All right. All right, check this out. So I don't know. My dog is like a cat, wants something and he bugs you, doesn't, and he disappears. That is like a cat. That's funny. All right, so check it out. So I want to see, these were the games I wanted to show you. Hold on, I don't want you to see the titles until I'm ready. We're just doing like a reveal here. And I don't have my normal setup right now, so I can't like use the table cam. I use this other piece of software when I want to stream really quickly, like get online super fast. And when I do that, it doesn't have access to all the other stuff. So unfortunately, there's some downsides to using this software. But anyway, even though we know it's officially licensed by SNK, hold on, I can't even get to that. Does this reduce the authenticity of the product at all, or the fact that it is SNK signed off on it enough? I don't know. I don't think it affects the authenticity because it's the same company that technically made the Pro Stick and the Mini. So I feel like it's legitimate. All right. Oh crap. So I got, let's see, Fatal Fury 2. So these were the carts that came with the 4. So it was a 4-slot. And these are the carts that he had in the cabinet. I negotiated this with the deal. This is just what he had. King of Monsters 2. These carts are in bad shape. Bust a Move. If you guys are familiar with Neo Geo, you'll know that game. These carts are dirty, but they all work. 2020 Super Baseball. I think this is kind of funny, right? Like, this was made in 1991, and it's called 2020 Super Baseball. Like, they probably thought, wow, 2020, it's going to be the, like, in theory, this should be the worst game ever because it's called 2020 Super Baseball. But anyways, all right. This one I already had, Metal Slug 4. So awesome. This is like one of my favorite Metal Slugs. And then the last one, oh, do I have 2 Fatal Fury 2s? Oh, man. Oh, that's weird. All right, let's look at the serial numbers of these two. So I have 2 Fatal Furies. Let's see this. All right, let's park these carts to the side here. You know, something I haven't done is there's ways to check the authenticity of these carts. And I know, oh wow, these numbers are way different than each other. I don't know what the serial numbers really mean, but wow, you guys are talking about cats. You guys are talking Dan Dick says, sell me the King of Monsters game. Jeff says, nice. All right, Mark says, Ando Gamer, the Neo Geo carts house dual PCBs. That's why they're so large. Yeah, so I want to show you something. If I can get that other picture on the screen. Actually, I have a Neo Geo. I could just go get it. Oh, crap. I moved all my stuff. That's the problem. Here, I'll pull up the picture of the 4 slot. I could pull up a picture of a generic 4 slot, but I actually have a 4 slot. So I'll just show that to you guys really quick. I just have to email it to myself. All right, 1 second, guys. Picture retro Ralph. Emailing it to myself. Okay. All right, let's pull this up real quick just so you can see it. Because some of you guys are unfamiliar with the original hardware, and the original hardware is really cool. I mean, what the original hardware was able to do is pretty neat. I mean, if you really think about it, and I'll talk about it here in a second when I bring the picture up. Let me see if I can share this in a way that will look a little bit better than last time. And I totally lost the picture already. I am seriously like way off my game right now. This late at night, it's tough for me to stay focused on just about anything. So, all right. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, got it. All right, I got it. Okay, cool. Check it out. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, this right here, it's a 4-slot Neo Geo MVS. So you can see the carts, these carts that you're just looking at right here, they would sit in each one of these slots. Now, why this was cool is if you were an arcade owner and you had one of these Neo Geo 4 slots, you didn't have to worry about bringing in a new cabinet every time games changed. You would just, like, let's say the cabinet only had, well, let's say it had Fatal Fury, Super Baseball, Bust a Move, and King of Monsters, and it had, but you wanted to put a metal slug in it, right? You would change the marquee little placard thing. You would pull that out. You'd put the metal slug marquee placard in, and you'd put this cart in whatever, free slot you had. So if you wanted to remove Fatal Fury from 4, you'd then put Metal Slug in there, and now you'd have your little card for the artwork. And when you selected the game, that light would light up. So it was really cool. It was very innovative to think that an arcade owner wouldn't have to bring in a new system to put a new game in it. Now, if it was a single slot, same thing. It would just be one game at a time, but he could move and change that out. So if a game wasn't profitable for the arcade owner, they could switch it out. It was really cool and was super innovative for its time. And then, as we know later on, a lot of other companies adopted cartridge technology. Right? You had the SVT, or I always forget it wrong. Is it the STV or SVT? I always forget. That's the Sega hardware that's based on Saturn. You had Naomi, which was cartridges. You had the Sega Megatech was cartridges. You had the PlayChoice 10, which was actually like ROM chips that you would put in. I'm trying to think. There was other cartridge-based platforms too. You had the Atomic Wave. So there was a ton of these that came out. So it's pretty neat. I mean, it looks a little archaic today when you think about it. Like, you think about how big, but these games were really big in size. Like, some of these were like 600 something meg. So at the time you needed all the chips. If you look, there's like, memory chips all over this thing. I mean, it's kind of insane when you think about it. So definitely, I think the Neo Geo is way ahead of its time. And then for those of you that don't know, I feel like this gets confusing too for a lot of people. The AES was the at-home console. Now, there was really no original games for the AES that I know of. They were just, and they're not ports. They were like direct versions of the games. They didn't look any different. So to call it a port wouldn't really be fair. It's the same. It looked exactly the same. So that's why it was mind-blowing to think that you could bring this console home, although it was super expensive, and you could have the same experience as the arcade at home. But no one ever like, I don't know. I don't know anybody that bought an AES, and I've tried to buy one. I don't know, in the past like 5 or 6 years, and they're just too expensive. Like, I can't stomach doing it. Now I'm like, I don't know. Now I just think, you know, I'm very low on the totem pole when it comes to collecting this platform. It just takes up a lot of space, and I don't know if I'm really, you know, wanting to make that plunge. All right, GameStop is here, which I think you can get the MVSX at GameStop. I think it's on the website. Are you sure those aren't 8 tracks? No, they're not 8 tracks. They're a lot bigger than 8 tracks actually, which is kind of crazy. Clax29 says I have a Neo Geo You have a Neo Geo MVS2 controllers? Really? That's awesome. AES games cost up to 10K for one game. Yeah, it's crazy. AES stuff is like way crazy. I don't know why. All right, Jeff said I had one friend that had one back in the day. His dad was rich. I mean, GameStop rich. John says on the shizzle, you're the shizzle too, man. Yeah, so I don't know. I didn't really have much more to say. I just kind of thought it'd be fun to jump on and talk about. This is the last. I promise you. I swear, pinky swear that this is the last stream about this until I get the unit. I'm not going to talk about it anymore until I get it. You know, I'm sure some other little random things, but I mean, we've seen video. Actually, let's look at that one more time. We have video of it, right? So here's the video that we saw. So we've seen it running. We've seen it running. We've seen pictures. We've seen the box. We've seen pretty much everything that we can see at this point. So I mean, we're just ready to get it, right? It's time to get it. It's time to get it and check it out. And I hope it lives up to expectations for a lot of reasons. I think something that comes out like this in this home arcade space that has 50 games on it is going to put pressure on some of these other people, some of these other companies, especially Arcade One Up, to say, can we do more than 4? Can we get 10 on a cabinet? Like when you put on a 10 solid 10, I'm cool with that, but it's starting to get, starting to get expensive for people, and it would be cool if it put some pressure for them to add some additional games from time to time. But anyways, we'll see what happens. The one thing is, Chad said it's going to be sold out quickly. I think Neo Geo is one of those things where there's enough people that loved it, and then there's enough people that haven't discovered it yet or explored it yet that'll be interested to buy it, to go, oh, I want to explore it like this. Because it's a little different, I think, when you just get a Raspberry Pi and you load Final Burn Alpha and you play a bunch of Neo Geo games. Even if you're playing in an arcade cabinet, like, this is a whole product designed to kind of, give you a little bit of those nostalgic feelings. So I think a lot of people will be interested in it. But the thing will be is, how many do they actually make? So, because this kind of came out of left field. I'm sure they've been designing it for a long time, but like, they kept it under wraps for a long time. So it'll be interesting to see, like, how does it, how long will they, when, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Do a live stream when you get it. I think I'm gonna have to do that. Maybe we'll super hype it up. We'll do the live stream of it coming. Like, maybe I'll just, whenever it comes or arrives, I'll do a live stream that I got it, and maybe we'll do like a little kind of peekaboo unbox kind of thing. But I'm gonna tell Kim, like, when this thing comes, like, I gotta go all out. Like, this has got to be old school. I say old school retro Ralph. That's funny, but like, it's gonna be like the pretty videos with the 4K camera. Like, we're gonna go nuts on this thing. So if there's anything that you wanna make sure that we cover, make sure that we get a good look at, let me know. I mean, I would think between me and the other people that are getting it, we're not gonna miss anything. But this is our chance to really see and spend time with it and say, like, is this something that we should all buy, right? Because I mean, I buy all of the retro stuff, which is unfortunate because it definitely hits the pocketbook hard, or the wallet hard. So yeah, we want to make sure this thing is good. And Jeff saying, make sure Kim doesn't kill you. I know. She has to get up early tomorrow morning for work, so we're all right. All right. Like most people, my Neo Geo memories were the big arcade units at grocery stores and amusement parks. I emulate them now, but nothing is quite as nostalgic as the actual product. I mean, even this isn't the actual product, but hopefully with the company behind it, it has a different feel to it. It is weird because I do a lot of the real arcade stuff, and I prefer that, but the space it takes up kind of sucks. Like, I don't do that much emulation really. Downstairs, I've got all real arcades, so none of that's emulation. I do have one multicade, the Beast multicade, which is mostly all emulation, emulation, but I try to actually avoid emulation, although I think that we're getting to a point where you kind of can't avoid it. Like it's like it's not feasible anymore to do it the other way. All right, anyway, I think I'm out, guys. Let's see. All right. So one question here. Do you think the same kind of hack that worked with the Neo Geo Pro Stick will be done with the MVSX? I don't know. Maybe. And maybe they'll have some Easter egg games in there. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll have the hidden 20 or the hidden whatever. Because there are a couple games that aren't on there that I'd like to see, but maybe they'll actually have some hidden little like Easter eggs in there. That'd be really cool if they did. But let's see. So Ando Gamer says 500 is just too much, but it looks great. Maybe I can buy, but want to see reviews first. I agree. Like I mean, see, for me, I would buy it sight unseen because I'd want to do the review on it. But you know, that's not always the smartest thing. But I think it's going to be good. I really do. I think it's going to be good. I don't think they'd go through this effort if it wasn't going to be good. I think they're really, really, really trying hard here. All right, 50 SNK games for 500. That's like $10 per title, right? My math is garbage, but that still seems like a killer deal overall, especially considering one cart can cost that much. That is true. So being someone that does collect these things, yeah. I mean, I got the Metal Slug was mine, so I think I got this Metal Slug for a really good deal. This was at like a gaming conference or something, like a game con. And I think I got this for like $40 at the time. I don't know what this costs now, but I bet it's not $40. I bet it's more than that. And it all checks out, like it's legit and everything. But yeah, man, I don't know. And it's actually in really good shape still. It's got like a little bit of like residue on it, like from over the years, but it's in good shape. Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, it is really a good deal. But yeah, because if you do buy arcade one-ups, like think about what you're paying for game on an arcade one-up, right? I mean, I'm a supporter of arcade one-up, obviously, but you know, I'm even growing a little bit. But it's different. I think it's different if you know, I almost for like a straight year, like exclusively covered it. It was like modding them and playing with them and whatever. And like everyone gets burnt out on certain things that they do. Like I kind of laughed. A YouTuber that I watch quite often is Mad Little Pixel, and I kind of laughed about his video about, if you guys saw his video today, this video on a handheld, it's like the V90 or whatever. I used to buy all those too. I never really did videos on them, and here's the reasons why. I hate doing videos on handhelds. Doing a video on a handheld is such a pain in the ass because you got the camera and you got the lighting and the screen and you can't make it glare and you have to make sure it's close enough. And if it's too close, then your camera's going to autofocus and it's going to look all blurry and you're like, God damn it. And so I hate it. I would do like a million takes and I'd be so pissed. It would infuriate me. And they're all kind of crappy. Like, it's just funny how these China, like these emulation handhelds come out. Because like they never really make a like a reference one. It's like they never want to fix the problems. Like they'll make one thing better and then like break two other things. You're like, oh man, but I like that thing. They're like, oh cool, we'll get you in the next version. And then they fix that and they break something else. Or they fix it and they like remove the analog stick and then put it on the other side. Or like it's all like it's kind of really scammy. And that's why I kind of just I'm not covering those anymore at all. Because it's like, I'll tell you the RG350 is the best one ever. And then like literally like next week, they'll release 10 more. And I'll be like, oh, but this one has good controls and the D-pad feels good. Get that one. It's like, it's really crappy, man. So, I mean, I don't even know how to make recommendations for those things anymore. Cause everyone I buy, there's always something wrong with it. It's there's always something you don't like. So that's why these kinds of products where the companies get behind them, it is good because they ensure you're getting usually some kind of quality, you know, not a piece of junk. Like one product, this is a late night stream, so I can say this. Is anybody in here that's going to rat me out? But that Arcade 1-Up, those handheld things that are like a copy of AtGames, those are dumb to me. Like, I won't cover them because I just think they're stupid. Like, I have no desire to have that. Like, why? I actually don't even really know who the customer is for that. I think maybe the customer for that is like, those are, I'm sorry, those are like cash grabby products, right? They're things where you're like, oh man, like you're in Walmart and you see it. Oh, this is cool. It's a, it's a Pac-Man with, 5 Pac-Man games on it. You bring it home, but I just don't get those. I don't get them. Like, I would not want to waste time talking about them. Like, I'm done. I've already wasted I've wasted 2 minutes of your guys' time talking about it. They're dumb. They're dumb. Don't waste your money. They're stupid. Those are stupid. The AtGames ones are stupid. They're just stupid. And they're not worth your money. They have crappy controls. They're made super cheap on purpose to be cash grabby kind of items. Like, they're just, do not buy them. They're bad. They're made from the same companies. The company that makes that thing is the same company that makes like 100 of those that have like, Pow Kitty and Bang Good or whatever the hell it's called. They have dumb names. They're like Pow Kitty, and that's what they are. I don't know. I just don't like them. Anyway, I just think they're crappy. Just don't waste your money on the kinds of things. They're just not worth it. And I repeat myself a lot at night. Like, I'll say, don't waste your money on them like 100 times now, and that's it. But Mr. Anderson. Okay, so yeah, there's like 1,000 Pow Kitties now. Seriously. And the funny thing is, so we'll do a little show and tell because it's late night. I'm gonna show you. I don't review these products anymore, but I'm gonna show them to you because I'm gonna get like a couple of them, and it's gonna be like. And I love my buddy Wickedgamer. I don't know how he has the patience to review all these things. I talk to him all the time. I'm like, dude, how do you possibly like, how do you possibly review all these without pulling your hair out? So I'm going to get a couple things just real fast. Where did I put it? That's the question. Okay, hold on. Okay, so check it out. So you've got this thing is just called Retro Arcade. That's all it's called, Retro Arcade. This was released like 10 different times with slight tweaks and modifications. It's all emulation, but it's not great. Like, there's lots of issues with it, but it's all the same stuff. It has a crappy joystick on it. It has these little controllers that come with it. They're terrible. So it does pay to buy systems that have better quality components because it tarnishes the experience. Like, I'm not saying it's totally trash, but it will I would feel bad for someone that was like, oh, I've never played Genesis before. And in their first experience with Genesis was the retro arcade. Like, no, it's just not good. So anyways, represents the most generic console ever. Yeah, but then check this out. So just more China stuff. Like, okay, and we all know everything is made in China, but okay, so this is the Pow Kitty A9. Now this one, it's still crap, but it's slightly better crap than this one. This one, they just decided, hey, let's not name it anything. We're just going to give it the same box. It's the same box, but it's not the Pow Kitty. It's the blank. It doesn't have anything. There's nothing on it at all. It's exactly the same unit. Looks exactly the same. So I used to buy these because I'm fascinated by junk emulation devices. I don't buy them because I know they're going to be good. I buy them because I'm fascinated by them. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm addicted to buying. I don't anymore. I've stopped, but it's just like I'm dumbfounded by them. And some of them are getting a little bit better, but ultimately like they're pretty crappy. So it's frustrating to be a if you were going to like just review those, it's frustrating because they're changing so rapidly that and they're just copies. Oh my gosh, he's here. Wicked's here. Wicked, I don't know. We're talking about Pow Kitty and A9 and all this stuff. And I was just saying how I don't know how you have the patience to review all these because it's like I feel like when I used to be into these a lot, I'd be grasping for, I'd find something and it was actually good, right? And you're like, oh, this is decent. Like, I can't wait. When they add a search function, this is going to be like even better. And then the next version, they're like, they got the search function, but like 100 of the games you like playing don't work, or there's screen tearing or whatever. It's just crazy. Anyways, I'm so excited that I have you in here, Wicked, but I'm about to go to bed soon, man. It's 11:51. I told Kim I'd be gone for a minute. These streams have been going for way too long lately. I mean, way too long. Yeah, his ears were burning. He's like, I wish I could, let's see. It's too quiet. I want to be crazy, Wicked, but I'd wake Kim up. Because when Wicked and I get on the phone together, we get crazy. We haven't talked in a while, but we get nuts. I want him and I to do a video together, but we haven't been able to make it happen. But he's like my crazy. I feel like he's somehow my brother, my Netherlands brother or something, because he's just about as nutty as I am. And I think people, if they heard some of our phone conversations, would be like, I almost want to share one of the things that I say that, nah, we can't. It's too bad. Never mind. Even I can't do that. There could be someone listening to this that shouldn't be. I know we need a wicked retro Ralph podcast. That'd be so awesome. Oh man. All right. We got to go. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I don't remember how Wicked and I started talking, but I think I messaged him because I liked that he was doing all the Pandora's box videos, and then we kind of got talking, and we had a lot of the same interests in, gaming and emulation, and like we like to tinker with things, and it was pretty cool. So we got along really well, and we've been talking. I mean, we used to talk when I had my old job. When I had my old job, I could talk. I had a lot more extra time. So him and I used to talk all the time, and there were times where I'm like, dude, we've been talking for 2 hours. Like, I gotta go. Like, I have to go. So it's unfortunate him and I haven't been able to talk as much. Yeah, so he said, regarding the systems and handhelds, it takes a lot of time testing, recording, and editing. And that's the thing. I was telling these guys, like, I'll have the handheld, and I have the camera, and I have the lighting, and it's all great. And then I tilt the screen a little bit, and I'm not noticing it because you're like behind the camera trying to play it and record it. And the camera goes out of focus for a second. You're like, oh, and then you go back to edit it, and you're like, what? Like those 5 minutes that I needed were now you're refilming it. So I just want to throw the handheld across the room. I'm like, pow, kitty. And I just want to throw the damn thing. All right. I like that you do that, Wicked. You are a very positive guy. I love that. All right. We got to go. I got to go. You got to go. What other questions you guys have? Because we gotta be done with this now. Oh my god, Justin would kill me if I called him right now. He'd wake him up. Sometimes he's up really late, but he might get pissed. I wonder if I can. Hey, Wicked, you could be on this show, right now, if you wanted to. All I'd have to do is shoot you a HTTP link, and then you could come on. But you'd need a webcam. Do you have a webcam? You could come on right now. Okay. Would you really do it? Just for a minute? I have a webcam. All right, hold on. Let's see. I'll have to Skype. You're like I'll put it in Skype. Hold on. You guys want to hang out for a minute while I try to get Wicked on? Oh gosh, Wicked, you texted me a lot and I haven't messaged you back. Now I feel like a bad friend. All right. His last text to me was, "What the F is this?" And it was the Supreme Mortal Kombat. What up? All right, let's see. Even if you just come on to say hello real quick, it would be epic. I think people would love it. All right, I just sent it to you in Skype. It would be awesome. What time is it your time anyway? Shouldn't you be? Do I need to Skype you? No, you don't need to Skype me. I'm just sending you the link, and then you hit it with a browser, and it can bring you onto the stream. It's super easy, and it'll have you set up your camera real quick. It'll take 2 seconds. Don't say that, GameStop. Justin would be upset. He would get upset. He watches back almost all the stuff, so. Oh, man. Dude, I'm so tired right now. Wait, it's 8:55 and you just woke up, dude. What are you talking about? So you can't be waking up at 8:55. Oh, you do YouTube full time, though. I guess you can. I guess it really doesn't matter when you wake up, right? You know, he's got crazy work ethic, though. Homeboy busts out like massive amounts of videos, which I could never do. So, all right, I'm waiting for you, man. I gotta go soon. You're just gonna come on to say hello, and then I gotta go. So is everyone like excited for this MVSX thing? It's gonna be a bummer if it doesn't pan out to be good, but I'm thinking positive. This thing is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be solid. I'm hopeful that it's gonna be a good thing. We just gotta hope. All right, what's going on with you guys in the chat here? We got GameStop saying the Retro Wicked Hour. We had Tony C saying Supreme. All right. Subaru Malibu says, as long as it's better than the Neo Geo X, I'll be a happy camper. Yeah, I dug mine out of storage thinking I was going to redo a video on it. I never actually did a video on it because I wasn't doing YouTube then. And, oh, sorry, I got a little gassy there. And, yeah, it wasn't very good. Yeah, I think, didn't it also stretch the image too? Like it didn't do 4.3. I think it did everything 16.9. I think it used Final Burn Alpha if I remember right. All right. Wicked, where are you, dude? He read my message. He has to come on and be like, package from China. I love the package from China. That was my favorite. I don't get why some people don't like his package from China. Come on, Wicked. Where are you? Wicked's going to get me in trouble, though, because I'm trying to be really quiet because Kim is definitely asleep now. And I'm kind of getting like, it's at the point where I can't wake her up. She'll be pissed. And when I get excited, I get loud. And I don't know how I'm going to contain myself with Wicked on here. If he comes on here, I'm going to go full Wicked mode with him. Oh, man, it's going to be hard. He probably is. He's definitely getting naked before he... Wait, where'd that happen? He's getting naked before he gets on, probably. Wicked, where are you, bud? Come on. All right. Wicked, I'm going to wear your glasses. I brought your glasses. Do you have these? You can wear them when you come on, too. Wait, is he here? I think he's here. Hold on. Wicked, is that you?
Well, my audio is really bad.
He's here. He's here. Yeah. The Wicked Gamer and Collector. Oh no. Oh no. Are we having audio issues? Oh, goddamn Netherlands.
Let's see. I'm still a little bit problem with the audio. I can hear it.
I can hear you. Hello? You sound so sexy, Wicked.
That's a good thing.
Yes. I'm surprised you're not being flocked by women right now behind you. Yes. What are you doing, Wicked? Yeah, you're making all of the viewers uncomfortable. This is the first time we're together as one. Yeah, I'm going to put you on this side. Oh, no, wait, I don't like you on that side. I like you on this side. Oh, hello. Oh, I mean, hello, Wicked. You look so sexy tonight. How are you?
My audio for this.
Oh, man. I think we're having a technical difficulty, huh? It's the Netherlands, isn't it?
I know for a fact that we have a technical problem. Oh man, why?
I don't know,
are you
Wicked.
doing this to me?
How are we gonna do this, Wicked? Hello? Is this the Wicked Gamer and Collector? Hello?
Yes.
I would like to order one package from China. Oh, I can hear myself back. It's like super delayed. Oh man. You need to get a mic from GameStop. Do you guys have GameStops in the
Finally, I
Netherlands?
fixed it.
Do you guys have GameStop in the Netherlands?
No. We have the company called Box. That's one of the biggest company over here.
No, but you don't have the GameStop?
No. We have the Media Markt is one of the biggest one, and that sells.
You need to order from this place from now on. This is the place everyone orders from, the GameStop.
No. I hear that story. No.
Yeah, this is good. They promote me and they have like cool t-shirts and stuff. Yeah, you should definitely. They have shirts that I just came stopped. I mean, that's like a total Wicked thing. So, dude, I miss you, man. What have you been up to?
Yeah, grinding, make your video all sing. Oh, yeah, it's just horrible in Netherlands. It's not so bad as in the US with the stuff that's going on, but I can tell you that it's just not going to the gym, just being a YouTuber, doing nothing, just grinding.
So the people that are watching probably don't know what you call when you don't go to the gym. You call it getting fluffy.
Yeah, I'm fluffy as hell.
So are you fluffy right now?
Wait for it. Oh yeah, I'm getting fluffy. Yeah. So yeah, the only thing that I'm having is more like this release that's stop putting stuff in my face. You know that feeling. It's more like drinking coffee all freaking day, and I think, oh man, I need to stuff something in my face. I need to do something.
What do you eat? What do you eat, Wicked, when you're hungry? I'm not really sure if we ever talked about food before. Like, what's your do you have like a snack thing that you like to eat that's bad for you? Do you eat junk food or no?
No, that's not the main problem. The main problem is like candy. Or like I'm drinking a coffee, need some chocolate. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. I didn't know
so
that.
that's the thing. That's the thing.
Have you
so we were talking about the Pow Kitty. So
yeah,
you did something. You did it again. You bought something.
No, I didn't. Well, I'm not allowed to. You don't know that I'm not allowed to cover anything emulation anymore. So, because I got in trouble. So
yeah.
I have to, I have to be lame now and not cover it. So, I did buy though. I bought the little thing, and of course you reviewed it like 17 years ago. But I bought that little Pandora Saga 3D console that looks like a square. Do you know what I'm talking about? You reviewed it. You reviewed it like 10 years ago, actually like a month ago. But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think.
But I plugged it in and I'm like, so obviously the naughty, you talk about the naughty store, but I went to the naughty store and the games actually work from the naughty store, which I was surprised that they actually did. But like, obviously we want to stay away from the naughty store because it's probably like downloading viruses to like my network and like gonna hack all my computers. But yeah, we did the naughty. I did the naughty store. It actually worked. So I don't know.
So somebody was. I need to scroll a little bit back, but somebody mentioned they wanted to have a package from China. Sure, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. But you need
a package from China show.
Nee, so t-shirt. You have
Dude, you should have a packet. You should.
Yeah, indeed. I have a lot of great ideas for it, or like a message from the future shirt or something like that. But yeah,
do you not have shirts? I need a Wickedgamer and collect. No. You don't?
No, but that's my main problem. I'm just focusing on grinding, making videos. And do you know what it is for making t-shirts? That's not I did check it out with Teespring. I really love the shop inside of YouTube. Well, it's more like I need to make my time for it, but I don't have my time because I'm grinding all of the time.
All right, well, we're going to get you. I have a buddy here that does graphic design, and he'll make it super easy. You just tell him what you want, and we need Wicked t-shirts.
Yeah.
Like, I want one.
Okay,
I want one. You look so handsome right now. It's been so long since I've seen you. You look so extra handsome right now. Why do you look so handsome?
Yeah, before I started the camera, I did my hair. Did my lotion in my face. You got
made up for me? Oh, okay. I see how it is. You want it to look good for me. Okay. So now you're misrepresenting yourself. See, I don't know what you look like. I need to know what you look like when you don't look good, like when you first wake up. Like now you're trying to like wow me by doing your hair and get it off. Okay, yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. That's what you really look like. Wicked, I don't want to let you go, dude, but I gotta go. Kim is gonna kill me.
No, she's not going to kill you because he loves you from.
I'm getting married in less than 20 days.
Whoa, okay. That was the next question. Are you still getting married? Yeah, okay, you're still getting married. Okay.
Yeah, Wicked. Yes, I'm still getting married. So you decided you're going to go through with it, right? Yes.
No, it was more like, okay, he just bought a Terminator. Was it like the cabinet, the Terminator cabinet, the shooting cabinet? So I was
Yeah.
thinking you were so freaking out. And the fun part was about that Kim comes in the chat. Yeah, that was really funny.
I know, and I didn't know that too. I thought they were just joking, and she's like, all I saw was the number 1 in her little picture pop up. I'm all, no.
Do you know what that means? That means that your woman is a predator. Or like
You do that way too good, by the way.
doing.
Way too good.
She's
All right.
watching you everywhere.
Pretty much. Wicked, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like
No,
I'm
no.
always letting you go.
You're not.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to hear from Wicked before we go? Is there anything that you want to hear from him really quick? I will wait. I will wait patiently.
Yeah, but next time it's super easy to set up, and it works. I know exactly what I did wrong. So if you want to do more like a live stream, let's say it was more like the afternoon coffee break. That is the perfect time, by the way. That's more like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me.
We'll have to do that, man. Have you seen the? Did you see the Sinden Seiden video yet?
No, I think I'm not.
All right, I'll tee it up for you really quick because I think you'll think it's funny. So for like a really long time, I've been calling the Seiden light gun the Sinden. I keep calling it the wrong name. I keep calling the Sinden the Seiden light gun. I keep calling it the wrong thing. So one of the guys that watches the channel put this video together. Well, I think you'll think it's funny. I hope. Otherwise, I just wasted your time. But here, check it out.
Let's talk about Seiden, guys.
I always say it wrong. Is it Seiden or Sinden?
Seiden. Seiden.
The Seiden light gun.
Today we've got Andy with us. Andy, thank you for joining us.
This guy right here, Seiden. Seiden or Sinden?
Seiden.
The Sinden light gun. What did you say? The Sinden light gun. Sinden light gun.
Say what?
Yeah, the Sinden.
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 That's right.
Sinden. Yeah. Sinden light gun project is really cool. But
it should be Seiden, but whatever.
Yeah. What did you think of that?
Genius. Just genius. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're putting your face in the camera, yeah, people are going to make fun of you sometime.
So I really was saying it wrong. Are you going to get one? Are you getting one? Did you order one?
The problem I'm having with a lot of stuff that you're showing is that I have no idea how to buy it because we don't have, let's say, major companies like Amazon. We have it here in the Netherlands, but the problem is a lot of stuff you can buy, I can't. So I need to import it, and it's so expensive. So I need to figure out what's most interesting, or just watch your videos and share them on my page. I think that's more easier to do.
Well, you get all the cool Pandora stuff. I feel like you're always getting like you. I don't know. You get that stuff way quicker than I do. I mean, remember when you bought that dream? Remember when we found that crazy? You found that crazy Dreamcast that had that old software on it, Dream Shell or whatever. Like you got that way before I got it.
Yeah, but don't forget that there are some. Yeah, that was more like a convenient thing that the guy was living. Yeah, it was not in Europe, but he's living not far from here. But the problem is that when I'm ordering from the US, it's freaking expensive. And the other thing is I can't buy everything. And oh, by the way, I'm still waiting for a package from China. It's more than 2 months now, so not everything comes very fast. And by the way, you got the DX very fast. Can't you remember the DX that you even had it faster than me?
That's true.
That is a problem. So the customers here
that's a problem.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
So yeah, that happens, man. So it's not everything goes super fast. Maybe it looks like it's going fast, but sometimes I'm ordering it in advance. Or I still didn't do the Retroid Pocket 2. I really love to have one, but it's still not for sale. I'm just waiting for it.
Wicked, what is that behind you? What is that? The Galaga. What is that Galaga?
Oh, that's my mini cabinet with a CRT.
That has a CRT in it?
Yeah, CRT in it, indeed.
What?
But this thing is a freaking nightmare. I didn't make a video about it. Oh my god, he hot glued everything together. So I wanted to, let's say, replace the main board, the PC, everything, but I can't reach anything. I did need to have a hammer and smack the thing to pieces, and then need to reassemble it again. It's just a nightmare.
Who made that? What company made that?
No idea. I have no idea. I think it's somebody who was just created it because there's no original panel. For example, the marquee like this.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, what the heck? there a light? Is there an LED inside? What's in it? Is there a light bulb? What's in there?
Nothing.
Oh, well,
So-
you're gonna. Did you did a video on this? I missed
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I think it's not surprising that you missed it because I upload so much. Yeah, that's the problem. You can't keep. Nobody can keep up. I think there's
Oh
so
my
much. If
gosh.
somebody doesn't watch for a week, you having, let's say, 7 up to 8 videos you missed out. So
Oh,
yeah,
so it has chemical plastic, is what you're saying.
no, it's more like a toilet paper marquee
Manual.
with no light up. Yeah, but more little like I would not call this a bummer. It's more like feeling depressed about this thing. So then it's a little bit of shame that they just smacked it together like this, glued freaking everything. It's
Well,
really annoying.
Clax29 said he said it looks like AtGames made it. That's what he said. He's getting
I
mad.
can
He's
feel
getting
it. The
naughty.
AtGame hates go on. Every time I was uploading a video like a game system with AtGames, oh, that was really funny. Everybody would go apeshit in the comments. I hate AtGames. AtGames.
Okay, I gotta tell them something that I didn't know. So do you remember? Man, I really have to leave. But do you remember when you sent me? I got all excited. You're like, "Hey, did you know that AtGames made a Streets of Rage console, like an exclusive Streets of Rage console?" And I was all excited. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome!" Like I thought he meant like I thought it was gonna be killer. And he sent me the video. I'm like, "What the hell?" It was like the worst emulation of Streets of Rage ever. I was so
Yeah.
bummed out.
But it's more like the old generation of AtGames. Back it was
Yeah, it
more
was
like Blaze or something. And I think they released so many of these shitty versions, like Sonic Edition, Street of Rage Edition, Take a Shit Edition. You know, then you need to open the clap, stick shit in it. Well, that was horrible. And then, but that is the fun. Coming back to your Pau Kitty video, that is most. I try to be positive, but it's sometimes making me so feeling depressed that I already know what it is. So I need to make a review, being positive, but I know at the end it's going to be shitty, even that I didn't try it before. Yeah, and that is sometimes a little bit annoying.
All right, Wicked. I got to get your opinion on one thing really quick. Have you been following this NEO GEO MVSX thing at all?
Yeah, and the fun fact is I wanted to make a video about it, more like this shocking message from the future. But at the end, I didn't do it, man. I just found it more like, yeah, can I even get it?
I mean, what do you think about it? I mean, do you think it's cool?
The idea behind is cool. And yeah, maybe in the future, I can't promise, maybe in the future I can make the 2-player arcade. I have maybe the 2-player arcade version, more like the Pandora stick that they made from the same company. Maybe I can do a review.
The Unico one?
Yeah.
Can you get that there? Can you get that 2-player?
Yeah, there's a guy in person. I can share it in the chat, but there is a guy who has only a Neo Geo store that sells basically everything that is from Neo Geo, like Mini. Yeah, the most crazy
stuff. Is that guy
stuff.
close to you? Is that Neo Geo store?
To be honest, I have no idea where this guy is. I think it's from China. I have no idea. It doesn't tell me.
Hold on.
More like a mystery shop. Well, but I think it's really cool. Yeah.
So that's this thing you're talking about. Hold on, I think. No, it's not Neo store.
No. I don't know what exactly the store was, but it was more like NeoGeo.com or something. A really weird name. At first, I was thinking, is this official or something? But the guy, I asked him, and he is going to sell that cabinet that you showed me, that Neo Geo X stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, it looks very decent.
I can't remember the name of the store, but I know that they. I know what one you're talking about, and they sell like just Neo Geo stuff, right? I think is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
that's all they sell. Yeah,
only Neo Geo stuff. But the first thing that came in my mind was more like, why didn't you do that in the first place? Why bring out this shitty mini version that a lot of people hate? I like for what it is, but in the end, a lot of people were bitching about it, that it was not good emulation, and now they're bringing out the full cabinet, thinking, why did they do that in the first place? Very strange.
Yeah, I know.
And the layout, yeah, I think you've spoken about it. It had a 6-button layout. Everybody Neo Geo fan knows that we need 4 buttons at maximum, so...
Yeah, but I don't know. I think they have some plan for it. I think they're planning on people modding it, and that's why they did that. But I had I'll show this really quick. I don't know if I even can do it. Hold on.
Oh, about cabinets. There's something that I just want to ask you. Now I can do it in the live stream. Oh yeah. I did watch old videos. Sometimes just doing that. I don't know why. Just for fun. YouTube more like put it again in my face. From hey, here's Ralph. Here's Ralph. You miss Ralph. Yeah, here you have a video. So I look at the games. Do I say it correct? Game Solution cabinet.
Game Room Solutions.
Game Room Solutions. Yeah, I really like, man. I was looking at this website last night and thinking, wow, this guy sells basically everything. Like
he sells everything.
Mini pinball cabinets, I wish that the guy was in the Europe zone. Oh man, I bought basically everything from him. This guy got a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, he does. So this is the this is don't mind the cat, but this is the pictures I was showing them earlier. That's not my cat. But this is the unit I'm supposed to be getting at some point. I don't know. They're gonna send it for review, but then I have to send it to the next person. But I feel like
Seriously?
they did a good yeah, I have to send
That's
it to the next
weird.
person. I know I've never had that happen where someone sends something and I have to send it along. But basically, he's gonna send it, and I've got to then send it to someone else. I've never had that, but it's kind of interesting. But I
That's
like that
quite
they did
interesting.
they did some cool stuff. Like on the sides, they plugged the holes so you don't see the screws. You know, they put the right player and left player start. And then I recently got myself a real panel. And I mean, they did it when you think about it, they did a pretty good job. Like they put the right player or right player start and left player start, and they put the LEDs. Like if you look,
That's quite unique. Never seen it
yeah,
before.
they did a good job. Like they really did almost recreate it. I mean, the only thing they didn't do is they didn't really follow the normal buttons. Like the buttons don't really go like that. They kind of go like
Yeah,
this
I know.
one's diagonal and
I
those are
don't.
straight. But
What I don't understand why they are doing it. More like let's put it this way: you can play NEO GEO games with it, but then it's my more that question: are they going to give you the option to add stuff
I
because you're
think
having
they
6
are.
buttons? I think they're going to make this more like a / NEO GEO / naughty cabinet.
Yeah, yeah. Totally. It's gonna be a naughty cabinet for sure. Wait, Wickedgamer made me buy the MK Play Minimal. Zohar said you made him buy the Play
Maybe
Minimal.
buy.
Yeah, you made him do it.
No.
You made you do it.
Yeah.
All right.
If I touching the Mortal Kombat Play Minimal Wicked Stick, it doesn't say you need to buy it. No.
All right, Wicked.
I know.
I gotta go. We will never leave. You and I have phone calls. We never leave. And I say I gotta go, and then you keep talking to me, and then you say you gotta go, and then I keep talking to you. But I gotta go because it's like it's almost 12:30 in the morning.
12:30? Seriously?
In the morning.
Oh, man, stay at night.
Kimberlina's not going to be happy.
She's already asleep. She never noticed.
Yeah, but Yeah, but here's the thing. She sleeps like this when she knows I'm not in bed. She's like,
Sleep on the couch tonight. Maybe that's the solution.
no. I can't do that. Zohar says he's a big fan, by the way. He's feeling like he's excited.
Awesome. Yeah, it's just awesome. Yeah, I wanted to do more live streams, but I think it's more fun to do this more like with somebody else. I'm just feeling talking to myself. And yeah, with the live streams, I can reply on the chat, but there is so big delay. And I think that's personally keeping me or holding me back.
Well, we need more Wicked. That's for sure. I say Wicked for president 2020.
So yeah, let me know. We can figure out. I think the afternoon stream can be a very good time. So yeah, and you see, it works. It works like a charm with my Elgato stream cam that I'm using for this. I need to blur my background. Ooh.
Yeah, you got to get some bokeh.
Yeah, but that's always
Wicked.
Okay, okay.
I'm going to recline now. All right, no, I'm not. All right, sorry. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh,
Hey,
wait,
thanks,
wow.
Zohar.
A super chat for Zohar. A super chat for Wicked from Zohar. But yeah, definitely appreciate everyone joining. Thanks, Wicked, for hanging out for a little bit. And I'll try to talk to you tomorrow or today.
Yeah, indeed. I'll try to
Later
be
today.
more interacting with the chat because I'm just focusing on Ralphie. More like so.
Yeah. All right, Wicked. All right, everybody. We'll see you. Take care. See you, Wicked.
Hey, guy. Bye-bye.